The Metroid series has missed out on the birth of the 3D era. Many of its fans were incredibly disappointed about this fact, and who could blame them? Mario, Link, Kirby, Donkey Kong, and other Nintendo franchises made the leap to 3D on the Nintendo 64 to great success. Some may think that this means Nintendo doesn't care about Metroid. Not true, they just saved it for when it was possible. Nintendo handed Metroid over to some American team in Austin known as Retro. This is a daring move on Nintendo's part, considering this could ruin the franchise completely, considering it missed out on the last console. Of course, this game became Metroid Prime and blew everyone who played it away. The story is, as per usual with Metroid games, pretty mysterious. Unlike the previous games, however, the story is explained in the game, you just need to look for it. Bits and pieces of the story are hidden around the game world, and they are pretty interesting. The space pirates haven't learned their lesson yet, and they are trying to strengthen the Metroids to take over the galaxy, and Samus Aran, the universe's best bounty hunter, has to stop them. Pretty standard, but they go a more detailed and hidden route with it. Searching for the truth and the reason you are fighting is more satisfying than flat out being told what's going on. So go search to your heart's content. The gameplay is where this game truly stands out, of course. Metroid fans were livid when it was shown to be in first person. They thought it would ruin it. They were dead wrong. It made a seamless transition to first person in 3D. This isn't a first person shooter, but a first person adventure. You move from room to room, fighting enemies and basically pushing forward as best you can, like in the other Metroid games. The difference this time is the 3D world to explore. No more simple vertical and horizontal maps, you now have a full 3D map to explore, and it is huge. Most rooms are large areas that require combat or exploration to reach the exit, and quite a few hold secrets. The controls are hard to get used to at first, but you soon get the hang of it. It controls with only one thumbstick. The other thumbstick, which is the C-stick, is reserved for switching your beam's properties. You have the ability to lock on to enemies and objects of interest, and this allows you to perform a quick sidestep in either direction to dodge incoming attacks. This control scheme seems alien, and it is, but it fits the game and you'll never blame the controls if you fail. The directional buttons switch Samus's visor that allows her to perform differently, such as being able to scan the environment. Scanning the environment gives you information about your surroundings and enemies, giving you tips on how they're defeated, and it is sometimes a need to progress. There is standard Metroid platforming. It's a major part of the game, and it is handled extremely well. It's surprising how well the first-person platforming handles, and with this many jumps to make, it better handle well. The map is a handy tool when you're exploring, but the way the 3D maps are handled can get quite confusing in the larger areas. Like in other Metroid games, there are power-ups and abilities scattered about the world, and each opens a new place to explore on the map. One such ability, the space jump, is used so often that it's hard to imagine surviving without it. There are only a few bosses, but they are mostly enjoyable to fight, and the game will last you around 15 hours in your first playthrough, even longer if you go for all the secrets. The audio is pure Metroid. It's haunting at one moment, but suddenly intense when under attack. It melds perfectly with the gameplay, and without it, the game wouldn't be the same. All that is needed to be said about the music in Prime is that it goes above and beyond average video game music. game are stunning. Samus's character model looks exceptional considering you rarely see her, and the environment steals the show when she's behind her visor. The HUD is incredibly fitting. It looks like you are looking through her visor, and the environment is gorgeous. There are multiple areas to explore, each with a different theme, and they are all huge and can't be fully explored in your first, second, or even third time there, offering even more to see and take in. The enemy models are nearly as impressive, but hold their own and look better than almost every other game on the market in this era. In short, Metroid Prime is one of the best looking games on the GameCube, and it holds up today. It seems some Metroid fans looking for Samus to blow their minds in 3D have been given exactly what they wanted. Metroid Prime is a fantastic achievement, and Retro should be proud the game bears their name. If you are a Metroid fan and haven't played Metroid Prime, do the whole world a favor and play the game. It's one of the best games to ever be burnt onto a disc, and it is most definitely a must-own for the GameCube. It easily deserves a 10